Pla Warriors, today is a good day for... I had some Moscato wine. I had 2 ounces. That's the only kind of wine I like, is Moscato, because it's sweet. And that was delicious, and I enjoyed it. And nice to see you, Volrock D. It's been a while. Hello, everyone else. I see Sleepy here, Blue 2T's here, Blue Tut 13's here, Aramis, K, Dirt Feather, who'd I miss? Acacia, K-Chim, Gamma Spectre. I think I got everybody. All right. Good to see y'all. Oh, Braven Wolf. Hello. So, karaoke night. Got 3 songs planned. And then between songs, we're either gonna do the power washing game demo or the GeoGuessr game. Gonna put a poll in the chat. You guys tell me which one you'd rather see today. To teleport? You're teleporting, Braven Wolf? You got this, Acacia. We'll give each other courage. Here comes the poll. Here comes the poll. Do-do-do-do. Yes. So, look how wiggly I am. Wow. So let's, while we're doing the poll, let's review the schedule. Preparing for the British accent tomorrow. So... Oh, I got a request from Zephyr for a Yan line. Yeehaw! Yeehaw, cowboy! Alright. Let's review the schedule. My head's hurting again. Alright, Mondays are gaming days. Yesterday we did Dinkum. Probably the last of Dinkum. Dinkum was pissing me off. And, Tuesdays, karaoke. Wednesdays, class with Dr. Export. This week is Space, the Final Frontier. But it's not about the voyages of the Star Trek Enterprise, unfortunately. Thursdays, gaming. Hopefully, Tales of the Seikyu. That's the plan. Aw, yeah, I'm coming back for you, Musashi. And then Friday, Nikkei guest host streams. At the moment, Crown is in the lead. However, if you run in there and vote, you could still change the tide. But you can't change the tide enough for it to be Siren because she's cycled out this week. I see you got another question from Dirt Feather. It's Feather, not Feather, ma'am. And tonight I'll also be previewing the next Gotcha is Suffering, which comes out tomorrow, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll do that before the end of stream. Acacia, I never found a didgeridoo. Maybe that's part of the game later. I also wanted to tame a dingo, but otherwise I was not impressed by that game. It was disappointing. So... And then... So... Oh. You love space. Yes, I'm gonna see how much information about space I can fit in about... 50 minutes. Feth? I don't understand Dirt Feather, the pronunciation difference. I see the spelling difference, but I don't understand F-E-T-H. How does that sound different? Feather? I don't get it. Alright, I've got a request from Zephyr for Lilywise. Well, shite. Well, shite. Yeah, a little lower there. Feather. I don't understand the difference. Feather. Feather. Feather? Yeah, I will need space to fit in all that material on space. It's probably going to be a pretty quick overview of things. And, yes. Ah, I see. I just don't know how I'm saying it wrong. I still don't know what I'm gonna have to Google it after and see how I'm pronounced, because I see how the spelled differently, but I don't understand how the difference in pronunciation should sound. Is the E not pronounced like an eh? Alright, so looks like Power Wash is winning the poll at the moment, so quick vote if you wanted to change it, or if you want it. Then that's good too. All right. All right. So today's songs, Country Roads. Do you guys want to hear me sing normal Country Roads, or are you going to want me to do it as Yan? Or both, potentially. Hurts my soul when I do it as Yan, though. Then also The Way You Look Tonight by Frank Sinatra. And then last is Beyond the Sea by Bobby Darin. Oh, I see I got a request from Braven Wolf. All right. Helps me. All right, you chuckle nuts. Go kill God. I'll do it as both for you, Braven Wolf. Well, hello. All right, you chuckle nuts. Go kill God. Wait, Acacia, he requested yesterday. What'd I miss? Oh, I see. Double accelerated Chinese class. That sounds rough, Acacia. Oh, another one. What, Zephyr? Is there a typo in there? If you want Yan, say yeah. If no Yan, please say error. All right. So, okay, let's do a minute of game. Gonna call it. Okay, Dirt Feather. All right, got another request. This is as crown. Whoa, I kissed a Nike, and I like it. She's hoping for Siren. Oh, I hate that, Zephyr. That's always happening to me, too. The other day, I was trying to text in Spanish, but I hadn't added Spanish as a language, so it changed estoy aquí to estoy squid. And I was like, oh my gosh. All right. So gonna do a moment. Wait, not the full game. I don't want to restart. If I go to the next... Can I go to the next thingy? I don't want to restart. Damn it. Options. Damn it. Fine. Oh, well, at least I know how. Wanted to finish doing that house, right? Didn't I save? No? Alright. Fine. I don't see any other option. Loading? No? Yes? That was weird. Progress? Damn it! Okay, it did not save. Oh, I see I have a request from 6TP Gaming. Bubbles. Bloop, bloop. I don't know. Hold on. Give me a second to get in Siren. The bubbles. Friends. Bloop, 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 bloop. That's difficult. Playing on a mouse, Braven Wolf. Yeah, someone else was saying the same. Was that you that told me that before, Braven Wolf? Someone was telling me the same thing. That it's easier with a controller. Let's go. Whoa! Alright, we're gonna be meticulous. I probably won't. I'm not gonna do the whole car. I'll do one side and then I'll do a song. I wanted to do the house though. Hubcaps clean. How do I crouch again? There we go. Control. I see some dirt. Alright, tires clean. Ah. Would I prefer Yan? Yan is the easiest, Dirt Feather. But any of them's okay. And then you guys voted for me to work on my Jen voice to add to the lineup. Hubcap clean though? Now it is. Yeehaw! Alright, whoops, wrong button. Wrong button. Too close. Shh. Alright, I'll clean one side of the car. Oh boy. Oh, sorry. I tried to scroll. Alright. Well, hello. Also, I know about my scandalous other relationship, but rest assured, unless she comes with a summer skin, then maybe we'll negotiate a love triangle. I listened to Country Roads so many times today, you guys, because I only know the chorus. Like, I've pretty much only ever heard the chorus. And so I was listening and listening and listening and listening, and I listened so many times. But then some of the times I zoned out, so those times, you know, weren't as helpful. Crown married to us? No, 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 she's not. She's interested in a marriage to Siren, but she's already got a partner, a Parmakai. I guess Charlemagne's not here, huh? Only Charlemagne would have gotten that reference. Negotiate? Oh, I was supposed to say negotiate? Oh, my bad. I'll do it again, Zephyr. I just thought it was a typo. Also, I know about my scandalous other relationship, but rest assured, unless she comes with a summer skin, then maybe we'll negotiate a love triangle. Alright, almost got this card. It's already 8:14, y'all. My stomach's really hurting today, and I don't know why. But I'm definitely not enjoying it. Right, how's it look, y'all? I need to mark off some of your requests so I can see the newer ones. They are being blocked by all damn requests. Alright, I think mission accomplished on this side, more or less. A little off the top. Ah, I see. I have another request. I've got a sugar request from Dirt Feather and a Yan request from KMN Prop. Let's do Yan first because I'm already in it. I didn't choose the thug life. The thug life chose me. Let's see. You're full-bodied and sweet. No one dared ask her business. No one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on her hip. Big iron on her hip. I don't know what I'm saying, Dirt Feather. Alright, first song. Let's make the first song Country Roads because it's already stuck in my head. Just got to bring up the lyrics. Oh, Acacia, that's funny. I didn't even notice. Like, I noticed it said Power Wash, but I didn't, like, make the connection. I was just like, oh, it's just saying the name of the game. Okay. Wait. Just a second. I gotta get to my lyrics. Oh, sorry. Oop. Oh, spoken word album. What are you talking about? Alright. You ready? Alright, first time is me. Second time is Yan. Although I might slip into Yan while doing this. That's what he said? Second time I'll do it at the end of stream. My Yan version. Alright. Make sure background music's off. And the mic is prepped for singing. Alright. Almost heaven. West Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountains. Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads. All my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads. I hear her voice in the morning, now she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads. All right, this is the John Denver version, more or less. I mean, that was the one I was studying. And Zephyr, there's no background music because of the copyright. I don't want to get taken down from YouTube. And I have never been to West Virginia. The closest I've been is Florida? No, Massachusetts? Which one's closer to West Virginia? I'll post a version on Discord with the background music added. That should be easily doable. Thanks, Brave and Wolf. Thank you, DOS. I appreciate that. I get nervous. All right, next time I'll slow down, Zephyr. Are you, you think the John Denver version is slower? I guess I was probably nervous. I mean, I was nervous, but I'm saying that's probably why it was too fast. That's what he said? Acacia. That's funny. All right. Let's do some more power washing. And I'll save the Yan version for end of stream. There it is. Oh, I got a request. Dirt Feather. I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. It's funny, you guys are, like, Yen gets some of the, I would say maybe the most requests, but then she hasn't won the impression election in ages. What's that about? You guys just want her for free, huh? Hey, Charlemagne, you missed my reference. You missed my Star Trek reference. I said that Crown is interested in, Siren, but she already has a Parmakai. Crown already has a Parmakai. And then I was like, only Charlemagne would get that. Brave and Wolf, I maybe Cinderella. I've done her once, I think. Right now, the one that we voted to add was, Jen. So I'm gonna work on Jen, and keep slowly increasing. Some days someday it's gonna be like 20 options, but, no promises. Yeah, she keeps losing. That's true, God of Wolves. I guess that makes sense. And Legario, yes, Pilgrim Month, for those that don't know, is that every impression election poll that has a Pilgrim, the Pilgrim always wins. That would be. And I see I had a request for a Crown one. Zephyr. Okay. Give me just a sec. Well, hello. Oh, ho, ho, ho. They have no idea I have rigged it from the beginning. I realized, so this month is supposed to be like Asian American, Native Hawaiian, Pacific Islander month. I need to get some Filipino food this month. And others. Maybe I'll get some japchae. I do love japchae and I haven't had it in ages. How many people get a 3 or 4 day weekend? I get a 4-day weekend. I'm super psyched. Maybe I'll get japchae one day. Filipino food another day. I don't even know what I want. I do have some ube cookies in the freezer, but they're not as good as the kind I usually get, so. I see you had a question. Oh, you're taking a break from Nikkei? Understandable, Charlemagne. We all gotta take breaks. I feel like I missed a comment. Oh, you live in I see K. Chim lives in Pennsylvania. Oh, when we leave tonight, can we do a raid? There we go, Brave Wolf. I was like, where am I? Saw a pregunta. Wait, wasn't that over there before? Alright, and I see I had a request. You're full-bodied and sweet. Why, hello. I'm bringing out the shotgun. I've never laughed as Sugar before. I studied lots of laughing lines of Siren, but I did not study any laughing lines of Sugar. Oh. By the way, everybody, please watch on Twitch if you can. You can subscribe on Twitch. Also, if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can subscribe to me for free on Twitch. And whether you subscribe or not, if you watch on Twitch, you earn your channel points, which you then can use to request. You can redeem them for impression requests, as your peers have been doing. True story. This wheel clean. Yeah, Acacia, it's an American thing, yeah. Are you talking about the AA? AA, they call it, so it used to be just like Asian American Month, but now it's AANHPI. Although I don't understand the distinction between Pacific Islander and Native Hawaiian. I gotta Google that one. I thought they were like the same group, but apparently not. I'm just stupid. Spiking of requests. Gamma, I hope you don't get called. My siblings have that same problem too sometimes. Where they, like, they're off, but they're on call. Thank God I don't have that. I just had to, like, up and go and do my job. Have I sung Ever After yet? No. I'm not sure which song you're referring to. Can you clarify? Well, yes, AA, but it's also for Asian American. when we're talking about the other stuff. Oh, I see a Siren request. Wait, what's APAC? I haven't heard that one. Too many acronyms. I am so sick of acronyms, you guys. You think it's a geographical difference, Ravenwolf? Just like more specific, maybe? Okay. Oh, I do not know that one, Redacted. I'll have to look it up. Wait, New Year's Eve. What's New Year's Eve? I missed it. Can I rap, Legario? I don't know. Does, Hammer Time count? My music hits me so hard. Makes me say, oh my Lord, thank you for blessing me with the mind to rhyme and to hot feet. Feels good when you know you're down. A super dope homeboy from the Oaktown, and I'm known as such. And this is a beat, you can't touch. Does that count? Or how about in West Philadelphia, born and raised. On the playground is where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all, playing some b-ball outside of the school when a couple of guys, they were up to no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared and said, you're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air. I whistled for a cab, and when it came near, the license plate said fresh and had dice in the mirror. If anything, I could say that this cab was rare, but I thought, man, forget it, you're home to Bel Air. I pulled up to a house about 7, all right, and I yelled to the cabbie, yo homie, smell you later. Looked to my kingdom, I was finally there. Sat on my throne as the Prince of Bel Air. So that counts, right? Because I did too. Focus, Zephyr, you want me to focus Asian Pacific? I've never heard that, Aramis. Interesting. I gotta... Oh, wait. Am I at the front? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Okay. There was something else I was gonna answer. Oh, the request. Sorry, Zephyr. Okay. The bubbles. Ooh. Oh. What's this about the Fallout references? I feel like I lost my Siren voice a little. I might need to refresh on her. I'll redo that one for you, Zephyr. I heard the request? Why did I hurt it, Zephyr? Picky. Dear Feather, not soon yet, but maybe in the future. I feel pretty okay about her. I just couldn't do a whole stream of her because it too much strain on my vocal folds. I'm trying to think. I need a good siren line to get me back into my siren voice. What's wrong with the door? The door's clean. Anybody see anything wrong with the door? This is the only door, right? Is there a door on the other side? Back doors? Whoa, 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 whoa. Why am I looking at the ground? Oh, maybe it's this door. Yup, that were it. Excellent. Escape. Woohoo! Needs more bubbles! That was God of Wolf 666. Oh, I got distracted and heard the request. Sorry, Zephyr. I'll redo it for you. But it's, I need you to put it back in. Put it in the chat for me, Zephyr. I'll redo it for you. Alright. I know, Acacia. Well, last week I studied Siren for so much. Like, oh my god, I did so much studying of Siren. It started to drive me insane. Oh, Sugar, can you do me a delivery and send the latest package to Rappy? Then mid come? Yeah. Oh, Logario, I feel like that is not... I feel like you need to change that, I get what you meant. But it sounds like... Anyway, but yeah, Power Washer's more fun. Honestly, Dinkum was a huge disappointment. I waited to buy that game for ages. Like, I want to say like 2 years. Alright, moving to the next song. Okay. Moving to the next song. I can do this. I can do this. I'll do Beyond the Sea next. Thank you, Zephyr. I'm gonna hold on to that. Hold on, let's... Ooh, ooh, ooh. What is this about the Fallout references? Alright. Bobby Darin. Do 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 do. Boom ba dum. Do 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 do. Somewhere beyond the sea. Oh, sorry, I started before I... Did I have the background music on, y'all? My bad. Okay. Do do do. Oh my god, doggy. Do 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 do. Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me, my lover stands on golden sands and watches the ships that go sailing. Somewhere beyond the sea, she's there watching for me. If I could fly like birds on high, then straight to her arms I'd go sailing. It's far beyond the stars, it's near beyond the moon. I know beyond a doubt my heart will lead me there soon. We'll meet beyond the shore. We'll kiss just as before. Happy we'll be beyond the sea, and never again I'll go sailing. I know beyond a doubt my heart will lead me there soon. We'll meet, I know we'll meet beyond the shore. We'll kiss just as before. Happy we'll be beyond the sea, and never again I'll go sailing. No more sailing. So long sailing, bye-bye sailing. On out, Captain. On out, Captain. Do. All right. Do you know there's like a new Bobby Darin musical starring Jonathan Groff, who's one of my favorite Broadway stars? Any Broadway fans here? It's supposed to be good, I think. I mean, Jonathan Groff is amazing. He's originated so many roles. He's also Christoph voice. All right. Let's go wash that house. Where's the house? There it is. Oh my gosh, Dirt Feather, that's hard. Let me try. Okay. Needs more bubbles. Ooh, what is love? Never, gonna give you up. Bubbles. That was a difficult one. Master Captain. Ugh, I am planning to see the musical and Juliet soon. Soonish, next several months. Also, I'm gonna finally get a chance to see Lion King. And I'm hoping to also see Phantom of the Opera, which I've never seen live. And I think I'm gonna also see Les Miserables, which I've seen before, but it's one of my top 3 favorites. Okay, I see I have a request from Zephyr. Okay. Bravo, bravo, encore, encore, bravo. Woo, so beautiful. Now if only my little Snow was in there. Broadway show where, K-Chim? At, just at the downtown, there's a theater. With the Broadway. I used to live downtown, so that was nice. I just walk, but now I gotta drive. Pay for parking. I could take public transit, but I don't want to go home late at night on public transit. Not by myself, at least. I could. It's not that bad, but, you know. Don't need to be cheap and take an unnecessary risk. Well, Sleepy, the theater has a garage, thank goodness. I do hate downtown parking. Any downtown, it's the worst. The worst. My nephew's gonna be graduating from kindergarten, so I was working on ordering him a money lay. He's gonna be so psyched. I'm gonna get him $100 worth of lay. It's gonna be the most money he's ever seen. Wonder what he'll buy with it. Oh, does it come out this Friday, Brave and Wolf? I don't think I'm gonna go see it. I don't know. I'll probably wait for streaming. Because personally, I'm not a fan of the live actions, although supposedly this one is supposed to be a lot better. Although it looks a little creepy to me. I don't know. It kind of creeps me out. The Stitch doesn't look cute to me. He looks too fake and creepy. Not New York City, K-Chim. No, no, no. Just in my state, my local downtown. Not New York. That'd be cool, though. I have seen... I saw Wicked in New York, which was freaking awesome. Actually, I've seen Wicked in a million places, actually. I've seen it... Let's see. I've seen it in San Francisco. I think I've seen it in Sacramento. I've seen it in New York. I've seen it in Portland. I've seen it in Eugene, Oregon, I think, even. I've seen it in Seattle. I've seen everywhere I go, if Wicked's touring, I see it there. It's the best. Oh, I see. Request from Zephyr. Is this a disturbance in the Force, Zephyr? Alright, Crowns. Well, hello! I feel a disturbance. Yeah. Well, I'm catching up on the... Yeah, Brave and Wolf, I think it'll probably be more faithful to the original, because people sure did not like Snow White, and I can understand why. I didn't see it, but I did not feel the need to see it. But, Stitch is creepy to me. No, Brave and Wolf, I mean Wicked Whoa, what the heck did I do? Wicked the musical on stage. Oh, that's what I did. I pressed... My bad. I did see the movie. I did not love it. But I don't know. It's because I've seen the musical itself so many times, so the movie just paled in comparison for me. And I did not care for Cynthia Erivo or Ariana Grande's interpretations of the character. I thought that Cynthia Erivo was, like, not passionate enough. Like, her character was way too calm. Elphaba is supposed to be, like, a hothead who has huge overreactions. But I didn't really see that. And then, I thought that the Glinda was just, like, she wasn't, like, silly enough. Like, goofy. I don't know. They just didn't capture it for me. Lagario, my favorite movie is A Knight's Tale with Heath Ledger. Someone actually guessed that once. I was talking about something and one of you guys was like, oh, you'd love A Knight's Tale. And I was like, no freaking way. So yeah, A Knight's Tale, Dark Knight, and Empire Strikes Back are probably my top 3 movies. Always enjoyed, like, superhero and, like, adventure, fantasy, sci-fi. What plot hole are you talking about, Brave and Wolf? Yeah, that's how it be, Charlemagne. Since my childhood. I'm very nervous about the Buffy the Vampire Slayer reboot. I do not like my things rebooted. And yeah, I mean, look what happened with Star Wars. So I'm very nervous about that. Oh, okay, I want your guys' opinion on something. I was thinking maybe for one of the karaoke nights, I'll do most or all the songs from Once More with Feeling, the musical episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. The duets would be a little tricky, but... What do you guys think of that idea? Comment if you like that. Oh, I have a request from Zephyr. Well, hello. It's Alliance. Hello. No, Brave and Wolf, she has the sister in the movie. They included her. Nessa? Do 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 do. Okay, Sleepy likes the Buffy idea. Aramis likes the Buffy idea. Yeah, they did Brave and Wolf, but it's not worth watching to confirm my my statement. That's how I feel about that movie. It was funny. My nephew, he was totally uninterested in the movie, which I thought was weird because I thought he would like. I thought it would be interesting enough, but he was just so bored. He was like, is this movie over? It was way too long as part of the problem. The whole part 1 was longer than the entire musical. It was ridiculous. Is Buffy a buff? Oh, Lagario, I mean, she's not like ripped, but she's definitely strong. She's got her Slayer strength and she's toned. Yeah, Brave and Wolf, they do that too much now. I feel like Wicked was kind of one of the first to do that with the musical and the book, and then, like, everybody started doing it. It's just totally overdone. Kind of like superhero movies. They've kind of overdone superhero movies. I love superhero movies, but now I'm kind of like, ugh, you're just like, you're going for quantity, not quality. Blue Tut, my idea was for one of the karaoke nights, I'll do most or all of the songs from Once More with Feeling, which is the musical episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Was that show the first to ever have a musical episode? It also did it the best, by the way, because they, like, unlike Grey's Anatomy, they just wrote all their own songs. It was so awesome. Also, any suggestions for... Oh, shoot, I lost track of time. Any suggestions for sound effects for the soundboard that you guys want me to add? Especially related to tomorrow's space stream. Oh, that's right. They did Cruella de Vil. They did Joker. They did Harley Quinn. Yeah, they've done it too much. It's more interesting if you... Excuse me. God, sorry. It's more interesting if you include some of the villain backstory just as, like, part of the movie. But don't go, like, overboard on it. They don't need necessarily a whole separate movie. Right now I've got just the one sound effect. You ready to hear it? That's true, Bravenwolf. No, I don't dislike superhero movies. I love superhero movies, but the MCU movies, yeah, I haven't liked one of those. The only one I really love, I would say, I mean, the first Iron Man is very enjoyable. I really liked Black Panther because I thought they just did some really cool stuff with it by like creating a whole world. Well, you know what I mean, not a world, but I thought that was one of the most well done ones. Yeah, I don't really care for any of the others since then. I love Spider-Man 1 and 2 with Tobey Maguire, are two of my favorite movies. They're top 10 for me, for sure. Love them. Alright, I gotta do the next song, guys. Okay. Last song, Frank Sinatra, The Way You Are. Yeah, Corolla really didn't need one. Oh, and Maleficent. That's another one they did, and it was pretty meh. I watched the second Maleficent, and it was total shit. Yeah, Spider-Man 2 sets the precedent. I also love X1 and X2. NX voice. Nah, I can't do NX voice right now. Maybe in the future. Alright, last song. The Way You Look Tonight by Frank Sinatra. Someday, when I'm awfully low, when the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. Yes, you're lovely with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you and the way you look tonight. With each word your tenderness grows, tearing my fear apart. And that laugh wrinkles your nose, touches my foolish heart. Lovely, never ever change. Keep that breathless charm. Can you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you just the way you look tonight. All right. I was going to comment on something. Oh, you were saying about making the villain sympathetic? Yeah, see, Brave and Wolf, that's why what I like about Black Panther is they do some background on Killmonger, and they, you feel a little sympathetic for him, right? Because, I don't know, he's kind of got some points, right? But he's still evil. He's still evil, he still does really bad shit, and we're not, we're supposed to maybe have a little sympathy for him, but not be like, oh, he was really a good guy. I like a good, well-rounded villain, but that's still a villain, like Gul Dukat, the GOAT. When do I finally get to meet Mark Alimo? I'm his biggest fan. He's probably like, bitch, I played other roles. Oh, thank you, RogSon. I didn't even know you were here. Thank you so much, RogSon. You got an impression request for that? Thank you so much. Everybody thank RogSon. Much ka. Another villain I think is well written is Cersei from Game of Thrones. Because you got, a little sympathy for her. But she's still super evil. Also, you there, Charlemagne? Charlemagne, if you're here, tell me, what do you recognize? What is the connection between Star Trek and The Way You Look Tonight? Can you answer me that question? Pop quiz for Charlemagne. Yes, Aramis. See, that's a good villain to me. It's you got a little sympathy because his childhood was shit, and he's got some interesting points, right? But he's still evil. He did some bad stuff, and it's not oh. Cersei from Game of Thrones. Zephyr. Yeah, Zebrin. I feel like that's kind of what Killmonger was. Not so much Gul Dukat. He did not have a point. Do you have another example, Zebrin? Charlemagne, you got the answer for me? What is the connection between... Oh, thanks, RogSon. I just saw. No requests, you sure? Cersei Lannister. Yeah, I think she's a well-written villain. Well, to a certain point. I've only read through, like, book 3. So if you say she sucks later, then fair enough. But through book 3, she's well-written, in my opinion. Yeah, Charlemagne, I knew you'd come through for me. Vic sings it in the final episode of DS9 when they're at Vic's. And then when he sings the wrinkled nose part, he's in front of Kira, and she's like, oh, Vic. Tee-hee-hee. Megatron. I did watch Transform... Gosh, it's been a long time since I've watched that one. That's a hard one to answer. Charlemagne, specific Star Trek references are what I'm all about. My dream is to go up against Mike from Red Letter Media. I want to be on their show so bad to talk about Star Trek. Mike is basically the male version of me. Love to go up against him. Oh, I missed 2 requests. Give me a sec, fans. Okay, Dirt Feather. Well, hello, subjects. Rappy is so mid. A grave. Okay. You're something me. Siren, why do you keep talking about bubbles? Oh, right. I gave you them. No sympathy, Zephyr? Have you read the book, Zephyr, or have you only watched the show? Because the parts that gives me, like, I don't know about sympathy for Cersei, but I think what makes her well-rounded is she genuinely, like, truly loves her kids. Like, they're the only thing in the whole world she cares about. I'm getting my steps in, by the way. So they're the only thing in the whole world that she cares about is her kids. So I feel like that makes her more well-rounded. She's not just like Voldemort, who has, like, he doesn't love anything. He's just pure evil. So, like, she does love her kids. And then the one thing that gives me sympathy for her, like, is that she's frustrated at being a woman in her world because she wants to be able to, like, wield a sword and be a king. And so she's frustrated by the limitations of being a woman and having to just use her sexuality for that. So, like, I don't know that I would say, like, sympathy for her, but I think she's well-rounded. Yeah, I'm not saying she's not a crazy witch, but she is well-rounded. She's not like Voldemort, where she just has no... where she's just, like, two-dimensional, you know? Villains. How close the line between villain and hero can be. Ah, yeah. Megamind. That's... I have not seen some of those ones, Aramis. I'm gonna have to see that. Yeah, Grandmaster Burrito, right? It's pretty... She's frustrated because she gets... It's also sad, like... Zephyr, if you read the books, it's sad because she gets married off to Robert Baratheon. And she's like a young woman, and she's hopeful. She's married off to this, like, handsome man, and she's hoping to have, like, a nice marriage to this handsome, you know, knight in shining armor, and he treats her like shit. Zephyr, what are you talking about? They are her children. Are we on the same... talking about the same thing, Zephyr? Her children. I'm talking about Cersei Lannister. Her children are, Joffrey's her child, and Marcella, whatever version of Marcella, and the last one. And so it's sad because she, like, Robert changes her. I mean, Robert Baratheon treats her terribly. Like, she says how on their wedding night he just came in and was drunk and forced herself on her and then said someone else's name. Yeah, her children aren't crazy, Zephyr. Zephyr, you read the books? I'm feeling a little skeptical here. Joffrey's crazy, but the other 2 kids are normal. Yeah, Tommen's normal. Marcella, Marissa. She's normal, too. Alright, I see... Crown request from Brave One Wolf. Hello. Ignore my last message about the true main heroine, Rappy. She is absolutely the peak of Nikke characters. Zephyr, the sister just gets unalived by... She just gets assassinated. I think you're confused. Are you sure we're talking about Cersei Lannister? I think maybe you should Google. He admitted that the daughter of Cersei was crazy? I think you're confused. Are you thinking of Ned Stark's wife? Are you thinking of Catelyn? Her sister was crazy. But Joffrey was the only crazy one of Cersei's kids. Ah, I see. He didn't write it in. Well, then that doesn't really count, does it? Myrcella, that's who I'm talking about. Anyway, Legario. All right, friends, get your last... Oh, thank you, Zebrin. Zebrin gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Zebrin. Everybody thanks Zebrin, especially Vagrant, T29, Hot Rod, Zadker, Brian Vot 44, and Pushing. Yeah, Azul. Ned was a great one. The character I hate the most in Game of Thrones is Katniss. Katniss is, I think, one of the worst. I mean, not Katniss. Sorry. Oh my god, I haven't even read those books. Catelyn Stark. I think she's one of the freaking worst characters. She makes stupid decisions, and so much of what happens is her fault. Also, I think a lot is Robert Baratheon's fault. We'll have to have a stream about this. I have a lot of thoughts. I think Yeah, Legario, I meant Catelyn. I also think Robert Baratheon had a lot of responsibility because he was a terrible king, and if he had treated Cersei well... Like, he didn't necessarily have to, like, fall in love with her, but if he had treated her well, things would have been very different. So I think a lot of it's his fault. Good guys doing bad things. Okay. Oh, I see I have a request. You either draw no lands or only lands. There is no in between. Well, Legario, he got them, like, super in debt. And he was just always with... He wasn't terrible, but he got the kingdom super in debt. He was kind of like a Henry VIII thing where he just was like a glutton. And then he was just having his mistresses all the time. Is that a Magic the Gathering reference? I was going to call you Lilywise. God of Wolves? Yeah, that's true. He couldn't move into the future. Because I think if he had treated Cersei well, she actually would have been, like, a good wife to him. She still would have been kind of, you know, scheming and all, but I think she would have been a good wife to him. Good enough. Yeah. That's true. That's true, Charlemagne. But I feel like he shouldn't have been king. I think they should have made, I think he was totally the wrong choice for king. I don't think he should have been crowned. He didn't really want to be king. He was just miserable. They should have made, what's his name? King? Shoot, what's his name? Oh, by the way, looking at the Twitch chat, Automod is censoring a lot. Sorry, guys. Which is to be expected. I'm talking Game of Thrones. The guy who lives in the Eyrie. The Eyrie. The Eagle's Nest. What did I say, Zephyr? What did I say? The Manus? What are you talking about, Legario? Oh, why is it taboo, Zephyr? John Aaron. There you go, Legario. That's it. I wanted to say Aaron, but I kept thinking that is the first name. I was like, that's not right. I think he should have been king, or even, what's the dad Lannister's name? Like, he's like not the best guy, but I think he actually is like a reasonable ruler. Tywin Lannister. No, Zephyr, that's not the right one. You're talking about Jaime Lannister. That's not who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Jon Arryn or Tywin Lannister. Yeah, Sleepy. I've only read the books and I've seen a few episodes. Yeah, I think Tywin Lannister's not a great guy. Like, obviously he's a terrible father. But he seemed to be a pretty reasonable ruler. Jon Arryn was the guy that, like, mentored Robert Baratheon and Ned Stark. And he lived at the Eyrie, and he was married to Katniss' sister. And he was the hand of the king that got poisoned by his wife. Lysa. Yeah, I mean, definitely Tywin wasn't a great guy, but he was. I think he would have been reasonably just, like, cause he's trying. He like when he's Hand of the King, he's like, Joffrey, stop being a crazy pos, you know. And like he who is king doesn't need to say I am the king. So I think he could have been reasonably good, but then the Lannisters would have been in control, so that would have been bad. But you know. Oh, thank you, Zephyr. I missed it. Also, the true villain for Game of Thrones wasn't just the Lannisters. It was Bran. Well, not Bran technically, the Raven Eye. Yeah, Zephyr, don't get me started on that. Ugh. So many good things were set up and then, like, not followed through. Why? Why, George? I also have a lot of thoughts on some of the specifics of how George R.R. Martin writes women, but it's not safe for work, so can't say it on YouTube. Sorry, guys. I have some thoughts about his beliefs around female anatomy. Whoa, it just disappeared. Which is weird because he has a wife. Almost heaven. What? What song is that, Legario? I am not familiar with that one. I'm a good girl. I don't listen to those bad songs. I don't know, Grandma. No. He's not that bad, but there's just subtleties of some things he says that I'm like, what? That is not how that works. He just seems to have some confusion. Fair enough. Dow, I have not watched House of Dragon. I didn't really want to because I didn't trust it. I am very resistant to new things. I rewatched Star Trek, TNG, DS9, and Voyager. Sometimes I mix in some The Office or 30 Rock. I pretty much never watch movies alone. Sometimes if I'm sick, or sometimes I'm just in a mood. Ravenwolf, George R.R. Martin is the author of Game of Thrones. Aramis, wait. Aramis, it means he understands it if he says something that doesn't make sense? I'm not following you. What are you saying? Why can't I get up higher? Alright, friends, losing track of time. I know, seriously, Charlemagne. It's just you and me. But there was one other person who was familiar with Star Trek, though. Who was it? I don't know if I've seen them lately. Maybe I lost them because I'm not doing my Star Trek streams. That's funny, Blue Tut. I do that, too. That's what got me started watching Bridgerton, as I had seen so many clips that I was like, fine, I'll watch it. Same thing with The Tudors. Because I was like, I want to know. Bridgerton is cheap crap, I would say. Oh, got a request from Dirt Feather, and then I gotta get ready to go. What Game of Thrones quote did I miss, Legario? Yeah, you can clean that house good, sugar. Here, have some sweet tea. I love sweet tea. Oh, right, I promised y'all a version of Country Roads. Alrighty, let's get my lyrics. Alright, now remember. Oh, Aramis, thank you. I misunderstood. Schindler's List, what? Where did Schindler's List come from? It is a great movie. I've only seen it once because that's all I can handle. Alright. Okay, so time for... Yeah, and remember, y'all, the quality's not as good when I'm singing in this voice. Alright. I'll be open to that, Braven Wolf. Potentially via Twitch. Coming up, I've been trying to come up with new ideas. Alright, ready? Yeah, I do talk randomly. Sorry, Zephyr. That's actually just how my brain works. It's not specific to movies. It's literally just my brain. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear her voice in the morning, how she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road. Oof. Driving down the road. Oh, I can't remember the tune of this part. Sorry, guys. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads take me home. Country roads to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads. Yikes. Sorry, that bridge, I never had heard it before today, so I was struggling to remember the tune. Driving down... No, that's not right. I hear her voice in the morning, now she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, get a fiend... Nah, damn it, I can't remember. Alright, y'all. Oh. Holy cow. My headphones weren't in. Y'all hear the piano? The raid thing. I don't think we're gonna do that tonight, Brave and Wolf. Maybe another night. I got a report I gotta write. And I'm not really sure how to do that as a group. So put that on the list to figure out. Thank you, Lavitz420. It's funny, I felt like the high notes sounded better as Yan, maybe because I felt less pressure? I don't know. They came easily, and I don't know if it's because I'm truly Southern, or if I'm Southern Filipino, or if it's just because it took me out of my head, you know? New Nikkei song video. Didn't you guys just get one? The Overspec one. Oh, you mean like a Nikkei character? Oh, and I've got one coming out. New special one. I think you're gonna like it. It comes out next Wednesday. And before I go, we are going to preview tomorrow's Gacha is Suffering. Thank you, Lavitz420. I really appreciate that. That's really helpful to me on my confidence journey. Right, y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Oh, wow. I can't believe I got all 6 pilgrims, but I only have enough skill books for half of them. I've already upgraded Scarlet and Best Girl Snow White. Who should I do next? Well, all the tier lists say Haran, and she looks so cool with that scythe. I'm sure she'll stay at the top of the meta for a long time. Wait, don't do it. Don't spend your skill books on Haran. What the? Who are you? I'm you, from the future. I've come back to stop you from making a horrible skill investment decision. The future? Really? Okay, if that's true, then the game must be really different, right? Name some good meta units in the future. Litter and Scarlet. Oh, wait. That doesn't really prove I'm from the future, does it? No, it doesn't. Also, why do you have fox ears? And why does your voice sound deeper? My voice is deeper because everyone knows the future is dark and gritty, like a DC movie. And every VTuber eventually grows fox ears on a long enough timeline. It's science. Oh, right, the second law of VTubing. The first being that every female VTuber will at some point uribate for views. But what's this about making a wrong skill investment decision? If I shouldn't spend... Alright, you guys like seeing Business Carmen Sandiego export? Haven't seen her in a while. And, yes. Braven Wolf, probably won't... I wasn't planning on using it more, but I guess if people are asking for it. Zephyr, I'll get your request just in a second. Braven Wolf, new Marion song comes out next... It's a new Marion song coming out next Wednesday, the 28th. And, Zephyr request from Yan. Ruh. Why am I hauling this heavy dokey box? What the heck did Rappy order that's so heavy? Grandmaster. I'm disappointed by the lack of export fanfics in the Discord. Not really, please, for the love of God. And, yeah, so that's all for tonight. Join me tomorrow for Space, the Final Frontier. British Teacher Export will be there. That's right, Blue Tut. And so, also, before you go, brainstorm any ideas you want to suggest at the end of tomorrow's stream. And, Braven Wolf, the Marion song from before was the, from, oh my god, from Echoes of Hope, the, Love Always Wins. So, yes. And, so this is gonna be a new Marion song. And, Omae wa mo shinderu? You didn't just make me say something bad, did you? You're God of Wolves, that's so funny. So yes, we will get out of the solar system for sure. Not gonna just stick to this solar system, that's so lame. Alright. Yeah, no, I don't really want Erasmus. No, I'm just kidding. No fanfic, please. Please, God, no fanfic. Please. Stick to weird stuff like Zootopia. Or Ron, or like the Harry Potter and Draco Malfoy ones. That weird shit. Alright. So, good night, all. Magandang gabi and mushroom.